as a professional marketer, how easy is it to do marketing when the product ain't marketable?
It's terrible.
It's impossible. It feels dirty. Like I literally tell our sales team, if we can't be successful, don't close the deal, because some people are not ready for performance marketing. And I want to make sure everybody understands we as marketers, we're really not that impactful. And I mean that in the most, like I've dedicated my life to this, but we are not more impactful than a good product. We're just not.
Yep.
We're not more impactful than sales. We're codependent. If sales doesn't monetize the leads we bring, we fail. If product is undesirable, we fail. If customer service is poor and we can't retain accounts, we fail. As marketers, we are not that important, but without us, there isn't the opportunity for everything else to shine. And so I think we fit squarely in a world of pure codependence. And that's why when we do market this, I'm so passionate about decreasing as much of my codependency as possible by making the product or service intrinsically marketable.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I mean, we see the extremes is, to your point, if it's a bad product and if you hold yourself accountable to revenue as a marketer, it's not going to work.
I like that last part. What'd you say there?
When you hold yourself accountable to revenue as a marketer.
That part's important because everybody likes to
you can take a bad product and you can drive traffic to the site.
Yes, you can.
You can get a lot of people, maybe even to add it to the cart.
Preach, Brady.
You can get leads in for them to call.
Preach.
But the revenue doesn't happen until they buy or they become your customer, and that's where the product matters. And that's why we focus so much on it. I think the other side is when we deal with, at least in our space, is the developer founder of a technology product. That's cool because the product is there. And if you meet with this developer,
you look close enough
for a couple weekends, you will know like this is incredible. This is going to change the world, but it is not translated through marketing. And so that's where it's not just the product. That is where the marketing comes in. Because we've seen that. We've seen the developer started tech companies.
You're a savage for this one.
No, I don't think so. Like you learn about the product, and when you're learning it one-on-one through meetings with people, you're like, oh my gosh, this is incredible.
If you have 6 or 7 hours.
And then you go to the website and you're like, what the hell is this?
No, and I think it's translating a product from an engineer who built it and knows it like the back of their hand to a consumer who's never heard of it before. And intrinsically, the product is now desirable to them from how it's framed, positions, advertised, articulated, priced. Like pricing is such a big part of marketing. Outcomes, jobs to be done. Why do you exist, right? Like if your product or service disappeared tomorrow, who would cry and what would they cry about? And if you don't have that type of emotion, that's fine, but it's a good metaphor to help you understand, like, why does your product or service need to exist in the world? Now,
and that drives product and marketing is like that type of mindset.
Yeah, and that's what we want to do on this show.